Welcome back. You guys made it to episode 2. So
Yay.
We're here. Cheers. So we're back. How did you feel about the first episode we did?
I think it was good. I noticed that I talk really fast, so
Yeah.
I will try to talk a little bit slower.
Yeah. I noticed I use like a lot. But I feel like now that we record it and then I'm editing the podcast, I start looking at everything and I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? Oh my God, why did I? But I mean, it's about
raw.
being, yourself and how you are, you know? So excuse my pronunciation.
And all the little things
Yeah.
make us,
Yeah.
you know?
And we speak to Spanish and English, but I feel like the Spanglish did not help because my brain doesn't click. Like, it's trying to do it in Spanish and English and then go from English to Spanish. So, but yeah.
It'll get better.
I know it will. But how was your weekend?
It was good. We went to the Mujeres Mercado.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty good. It was hot. It was probably like the hottest day
it was
that
really
it's
hot.
been. It was hot, but it was a really good turnout. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, surprisingly, everybody was out there. And it was all the way out in Goodwill, so it was
Goodyear.
I mean, Goodyear.
We went to the thrift store, okay, guys?
Yeah, no, Goodyear.
Yeah.
It was a long drive, but
It was.
it was.
But the place that they had it at was really nice.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it
can
was
tell.
well kept. I don't know if it was like an event with the city or not, but
I think it was because they like reshared it, and it was like one of the most attendees from the Goodyear like community or whatever.
okay. Then maybe, yeah.
So I feel like that's what it was. It was more like a community event, but it had the AC Mujer Mercado in there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun. It was fun.
It was cool. We had ideas
Yeah.
to do so much,
Yes.
and we got there and
And it was like, hold up. Hold up.
hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, because we had so many things
We got
planned
smacked
out.
with reality,
Literally.
I guess, because we're so excited about it.
Yeah.
And not,
But I feel like
not that
we
they're
tried
not.
with a couple people, but there maybe is other people who are open to it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's what Cesar said. He's like, maybe some people would have not been up for it, but there would have been other people.
Yeah.
And he's like, but it's hard to get rejected. And it, as you could tell, we do not do well with rejection.
Yeah. I was like, whatever.
But it was, so we had gone to the first person to ask them, hey, we just started a podcast. And she was
Yes.
super cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think her name was Maite.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And
But
she
it was her
like,
business. It was
but
her,
it was her sister's business.
Yeah, so she was
then
helping her.
Yeah, so we really didn't do much with her, but it was cool. They had really cool stuff. And then we went to the
The
next
second one. Everybody was supportive, though. Everybody
Yeah.
was like, oh, my God, that's so
super
cool. Like, congrats, you guys. And then we wanted to do, like, TikTok, I guess.
The trend.
Like, some trends. And, yeah, they were like, I don't know. Like, I need to check you guys out.
See
And
what
which
you guys
is
are about.
fine.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty smart to do because what if it was, like, some random podcast or something, you know?
We're like talking about other things.
But after that, we were like, oh, hold up. Like,
But in a way, and it was like an innocent trend. It wasn't really like,
it wasn't anything crazy.
it wasn't like, oh my God, like it's this. But I understand where she came from.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, it's like if somebody wanted us to be in something, we would be a little bit more open to it.
Yeah.
But it's a good
Way to
something
think.
to think about.
Yeah,
for the
sure.
future, for sure. So it didn't happen. We had brought in like a hat, like a little like
Cowboy
pink
hat.
Tejana hat, and then some glasses, so we could do the trend of just like everybody.
Like wearing them. But I feel like if we would have kept asking other people,
Somebody
maybe
would've said
somebody
yes.
else would have said
Yeah.
yes. But it also helped us see that, like, we need to be doing more things, you know, like more videos, like putting more stuff out there. I feel like we just started and we were like, yeah, let's do everything. And then we're like, wait, we didn't think about this. Like, we haven't thought about this, you know?
And it's like how Cesar said, he's like, but if you guys would have had like 20,000-30,000 followers,
I know.
people would have been like, oh yeah, for sure. And it's
Yeah,
true, you know,
it
like
is.
at the same time, followers.
Speak
Yeah.
volumes.
So we need to grow it up there.
But it was cool. Like, I guess it did teach us, you know? But everybody was super supportive. Like, all the people we told, they were like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, I want to check you guys out.
Mm.
And we followed most of the booths we went to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what thing also. At least we got to see other, like, local owned women business, you know, that we could follow. So
yeah,
was
there
cool.
was some pretty cool stuff out there.
Yeah.
So if you guys follow them on Instagram, they'll show when they have their like next event. But I think it was good, and I think it looked a lot bigger.
yeah,
Because they say like 70 booths, so you think it's like a lot.
like huge.
But it wasn't. Like, you could spend a good 3-4 hours there, because with the food lines
Yeah.
and with just like getting through everything,
Yeah.
we took like 3 hours. I think
Yeah.
we were almost there till 8:30.
Yeah, we got
So
there
it
at
was like
6.
6:15ish.
Yeah, and then we left like what?
Like 8:30.
8:30? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had gotten we got some food, we got some cupcakes. My suegra got a new hat.
Yeah. From Sacred Hats. She
Yeah.
is a local business owner. Her name's
Yamilet.
Yamilet. Follow her account, Sacred Hats. She has the really pretty,
Really nice hats.
yeah, they
have,
have
like, heart-shaped ones,
styles,
too.
heart-shaped ones.
On top.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Shout out to Yamilet.
Yeah.
We know her from back in the day, from church. And my mom got her Tejana hat. So she
Yeah.
was so excited.
Check out her TikTok.
Check out her TikToks. She's making so many with that. But other than that, it was a pretty cool event. It was a pretty cool experience as well.
Yeah.
I feel like next time we want to do one, we for sure are going to plan it more. And I guess practice more on asking and actually going, you know, like
Yeah.
doing more. So I feel like this was kind of like our kind of feel the vibe, see how things run, since we had never been to one.
Yeah.
But I feel like for the next one, we should be ready for it.
Yeah, I think so.
And this one was so soon, like we didn't really have time. It was like we saw it last week or a week ago.
Yeah.
We're like, let's just go, you know?
Yeah.
So for sure, we're going to be looking at more events, but we'll be a lot more prepared.
Yeah.
With cards and stickers,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I think that would have helped too, you know,
Yeah.
just to like promote it. Even
And
if it's not, if they don't want to be in the video, oh, well, here
Yeah,
you go.
but
If you want to
here's a
check us
card.
out, you know?
Yes. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah. A lot of people from... And you can tell it was like mostly Goodyear people.
Yeah.
Like from there, like that side of town.
Well, because there's really not much to do
Yeah,
out
out
there.
there.
No offense, but...
And people would ask us, where are you guys from? Are you local right here?
Yeah,
And
we're like, are you guys
"No."
from Goodyear? And we're like, we're from Phoenix.
And they're like, whoa, wow. So it was fun. It was fun. But at least,
We got out there.
yeah.
That's the most important part.
Exactly. We
That's
pushed
the most
ourselves
important
out
part.
there.
And it's like what Cesar was telling us. He's like, you guys just need to keep going. And he's like, I know it's not easy to get rejected, but you guys just need to keep going and doing it. And then one day those people are going to be like, oh, yeah, hey.
Yeah. And it's about putting in work, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had no days off. I feel like that TikTok that's like work, party, or next party, next thing.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
you
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that trend? And
Mhm.
they're just like laughing.
You're like, that's me, but with work.
That's me right now. It's like work, podcast, work, home, work. So if you're trying to hang out with me, I'm sorry, guys.
She's going to be occupied for the next couple of weeks.
For sure.
But a
But
balance, for
It's
sure.
worth it. It's
Yeah.
worth it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And balance. There is balance. Because we do have fun. And it was kind of like a little family gathering thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like with your mom and my mom. So it's like we all went out.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, we all just were there chilling,
Yeah.
seeing everything. There was like a salsa place. I thought it was kind of different, you know, that they would
Mhm.
sell salsas. There was this lady that sold like cupcakes.
Yeah. And then
There was the one, remember, that they do. So they do. We'll see if you could kind of put it somewhere in this video.
Yeah.
But the frames,
Like custom, the madera
Yeah.
ones.
And they had like Latina one, and then they had one that had like
Mexicana, one said Latina, and one had like a taza de café en a concha, and it said equals chisme.
Yeah, we thought that
They
was
were
so
pretty
cute.
Super
But
cute.
they do custom ones too, so we'll see about.
Or they
doing
have
that.
workshops too.
And workshops, and they do it at their house.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's
oh,
pretty
that's actually super neat.
Let's talk about the food. The pizza was smack.
Did it smack?
It
I didn't try it fresh
didn't
off
try
the.
it?
I didn't try it caliente,
right then and
caliente,
there.
but it was good.
It was smacking. Because you were going to get another one, but they weren't taking any more orders.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like in that little oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God, he's like, just wait till we go
Jesus.
back in there.
I honestly did not want to wait on any line.
It was a long wait for everything.
I literally got a raspado.
And she still waited.
Yeah, I still waited. It was like kids, me, kids with their parents waiting to get a raspado.
And then after, all your tongue was
my
all
whole
blue.
mouth was blue.
I'm like, I know.
But
yeah, but we got the pizza. That one was really good.
the shrimp too that were there, the AZ something shrimp, that was pretty good too.
Yeah.
What else did you guys
And
get?
then we had the sabor a mí,
sabor a
but they
mí,
sold out.
the birria.
So we only got 2 tacos.
Yeah.
But there was, we got the waffle too.
I like
we
the
ate
waffle
so much. I feel like we
Yeah.
ate more than we actually like.
But not like we
Como
each. We shared
sí,
it.
like we
nos
shared one
picamos,
thing.
Yeah.
Except for the tacos. I ate those. Nobody was there, so I'm going to eat them.
But I like the waffle. To me, it tastes like a donut. It was really good. And you were like,
I was like, it was good, but I wouldn't buy it again.
I thought it was really good. But
Magali likes anything.
yes, guys.
That's the difference. And then I'm like more picky. I'm like, could have been better, or this or that.
Even her dad's like, no, Magali, es que a usted le gusta todo. And I'm like, yeah, I'm
He's
not
like,
the size I am for no reason.
He's like, let me not ask you.
I'm like, I eat everything. No, but I think when something like I don't like, I'll tell you like,
Yeah.
no, you know what? That was like,
It was good, but I just wouldn't get it again. I thought it was like, it's because I went with the expectation that it was a waffle.
oh, y era más
Y era como
donut
doughy.
texture. Yeah.
And then there was just like a lot of vendors, a lot of Mexican stuff. Like they had
super cute.
barro mexicano that your mom
Yeah.
saw, remember?
The aretes too, like
Yeah.
elotes and like.
So I thought it was more like people that would not necessarily make their own stuff, but it's like it's just their business.
Yeah.
Like it could be stuff that you buy from. There was like crock gibbets,
Mhm.
which was kind of random, but it's popping. That's what's popping.
Yeah.
Crock gibbets.
What was the cupcake place? My comadre's kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was,
That one
really,
was really
good.
good.
Yeah.
the cupcakes there were good, and
Super
the
good.
cheesecake, the churro cheesecake was good.
Yeah.
Well,
I
didn't
got it.
try
I got it without toppings,
Oh, okay.
and it was really good like that because I
Mm.
wanted to taste the actual like churro and like cheesecake flavor.
Mhm.
It was really good. And then that banana, what was it? Banana pudding cupcake.
Yeah.
that was good.
Did
too.
you even give it to Isaac?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did, but I took a bite and I was like, "Whoa, this is actually really good."
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah.
I guess that they were at the Taylor Swift
Oh,
concert.
yeah.
They were telling us, and they're like, they were crazy. They are crazy.
Yeah,
Little
the
Swifties out there,
Swifties.
you know, the Swifties.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I didn't know that they did that at the concerts. Or maybe it was something that Glendale did.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it was in Glendale.
Yeah, because I think, I'm not sure, I'm not positive, correct me, but there's a street named after Taylor out there.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I saw it when she was here and they were sharing like, oh, Glendale named something street after Taylor, que no sé qué. And I was like, wow. Pero pues,
Wow.
wow.
I'm like, wow, and what about my name? Anywhere. I'll take it anywhere.
But,
In the middle of nowhere is fine.
Yeah. This was our weekend.
Yeah, so that's what we did. It was pretty
But
fun.
what else? You didn't do anything else? Oh, well, Saturday I went to the...
You went to the concert.
Yeah, I forgot.
I didn't do anything. I just worked.
Yeah. I went to the Angela
Ángela
Aguilar.
Yeah, say it right, girl.
Yeah, it was a really good concert, honestly. And her voice, Jesus, it does not compare. Like, canta muy bonito en sus videos y todo. Like, her voice, she has a beautiful voice. But in person... Jesus Christ, yes. Like the whole, like las notas que hacía, your ear was like
ringing,
vibrando, like when she was holding that note, and you were just like, wow.
You're like, calm down.
I'm
girl.
like, if she would try to hit that note to break a glass, I feel like she could, because it was so good. I was just like, wow. And it was just her though. It wasn't the Jaripeo one. It was like this was like her first tour. Yeah, and she's 19.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah,
she's super young.
She's like, it's my last year being a teenager. I feel so old. And I was like, girl,
just wait.
But yeah, she was really pretty. The whole concert was really pretty.
Her dress was really pretty too.
Yeah.
Did she have multiple changes?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
I think she did like 6 or 7 of them. Yeah.
That
but it was
cute.
good. And she did like Selena songs.
Oh.
She did a lot of covers. She did a Maná, Da Rayando el Sol. What else? She did the Llorona, like her one she did during COVID. One, yeah. She said she wrote it. She like worked on it during COVID. Like I don't know if you remember. Song? No, La Llorona song, it's an old song. But she like
added to
worked like doing her own cover on it. I don't know if you remember during COVID that song was really popular.
Yeah.
By her, because she covered it. And it was really moving. But it was really good, like everything. And she sang a lot of old songs de su abuelita and her grandpa. Like they're like really famous. And I was like, wow. But it was really fun. A lot of parejas viejitas over there. The husbands. And then some guy that was sitting next to us, he was like, all asleep. But it was pretty cool.
He was like over it. He's like past my bedtime.
Yeah. But
Molly's like, I was awake though.
Yeah, it was really good.
Let's go. Who'd you go with?
With my cuata, Giselle. And her 2 daughters, my nieces, Karma and Lana. And Lana was crying. Oh. Because she wanted to go down, like to her and say hi to her. Shoot. She kept telling us, "Yo quiero ir para allá." Like, I want to go down there and say hi to her. And we're like, say hi here. And she would wave, but she was like crying, like, no, Mom, I want to go over there and talk to her and say hi. Que si es su amiga. Yeah, like but she did good. It was fun. There was other little kids there too, like with their mom. A lot of little girls with their moms.
That's cute.
But
and what'd you learn from her? You're like, I'm gonna start singing.
No, like that. I guess she comes from a background donde tiene como role models que han sido así, like. But I feel like in the business, in the music, but I feel like she had a lot of support, you know, and people were pushing her to do it. So.
And she has a talent.
Yeah, and tiene talento. So I feel like if I had my kid and I saw he had talento, I would like push him to it. Yeah. Of course, not force him, but like, you know, if he did, like help him develop it instead of like, ay, no sabes, or oh, you know, like.
Or I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
You're too little.
Yeah, or it's a lot of work to push him, you know? Like, no, I want to push him. Like, I feel the world's gonna beat you down already. Like, why have that at your house, you know?
Yeah.
I would want to push them to be like, yeah, do whatever. Like, you can do it. You can do it. Do it. Because the world
it's crazy.
It's
but
crazy.
I think that's good too, because it shows. Because his son, no canta tan bonito. No. He's saying some things here and there, but obviously not like her.
Yeah. And also the older daughter either. The other daughter, she sings too, but they don't compare to her. No. And I don't know if it's because they didn't really want to push or be in that business. Or they don't like it. But I feel like Angela has been the one that's always like
really like
push. And I feel like she was so young. Yeah, you could, como digo, you could have the background and come from all that. But at the end of the day, if you don't work for it, if you don't push yourself, like, you know, you wouldn't get to where she's at.
That's true.
So I applaud her for being Latina, a Mexicana, you know, such a young, you know, person, like getting to where she's at right now in the.
And she's very like she stick to her music.
Yeah.
Like música mexicana, en vez de irse como more poppy or.
Sí.
You know what I mean?
And
like
she
didn't
did
go
like boleros. Like old like Mexican bolero type styles, and she's like, it's because there's this new generation and I want them to still like value the Mexican style, like the Mexican music, like it's all changing. She's like, and it's fun, but I want to cherish like estos tipos para que no se olviden, you know.
Yeah.
But that's what I learned from her, you know.
And she did a Frida thing too, right?
Yeah, at the end it was so cool. I would, like took pictures of it and recorded it. But I guess that's what I learned, you know.
That's cool.
I'm like, that's cool.
No,
So.
and she does. But I feel like siempre se ha visto that she's always like supported her like Mexican background, porque siempre anda con sus vestidos o cuando hacen el jaripeo, you know, she's still like in her outfits. It's not like she's like ashamed to wear them. But at the same time, you know, her parents grew up.
Yeah, like
they're from there y pues así se visten. Obvio, a veces es más. Se visten un poquito más cuando hacen esos eventos o hacen esas cosas, but she wears it too.
She represents it pretty proud, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And her brother was supposed to be there because they were going to sing En Realidad. Isn't that one? Oh, no, they sing the Ana Barbara one. That one. But she's like, she like put him on blast. And she was like, esta canción like la canto con mi hermano, pero no vino. She's like, se quiso ir a morrear con su novia.
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh, and everybody's like, woo. And she's like, sí, que no iba a trabajar hoy, so no entró.
Oh,
Dijo,
wow.
so you guys need to help me sing his part. And we were like, oh, okay. But
you're like, okay, we're in family drama right now. Great.
But it was fun because she was really like natural with the crowd and talking, and even a lo último she was like, este es mi último show. I guess that was her last show, like us Arizona. And she's like, yo no me quiero ir, este es mi último show, might as well go all out, because people kept saying otra, and she's like, yo me quedo, like this is my last show, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was fun. But that's something else I did this weekend. I feel like sometimes I forget. I'm so busy. I'm like, wait, I did go to a concert.
You did go to the concert.
But yeah, that was your weekend, guys.
The highlights of it.
The highlights of it, yeah. We're still brainstorming ideas of other stuff we want to do, you know.
Mari wants to talk about relationships.
Yes, for our next episode, we are going to talk about relationships. Because I feel like we do have some good stories. At first, Naomi was like, but I don't have any. And I'm like,
and then we thought about it, and yes, we do.
But I was telling her it doesn't have to be just like bad, like couples relationship. It could be like a relationship you had with a friend or something, like a good one or a toxic one, or like just talk about relationships in general, you know. And how sometimes you think like, oh, I don't go through that with my person. But it's like, and then you start talking to a friend and it's like, oh, shoot, the same thing. So
I'm like, we all deal with something.
Yeah, we do. But I feel like that'd be fun to get into, relationships. So
yeah,
that's going to be for
our next episode. See who has more tea.
Yeah.
For sure Magali. I'm like, for sure Magali.
For sure. So
stay tuned for the next episode,
guys. Thank you for joining us. We are going to try to stick to shorter episodes. The first one was pretty long because we were introducing ourselves. But, you know, if you like the chisme and the tea,
get ready.
Yeah, get ready.
There's
Stay tuned.
No going back now.
No. You're hooked. So, thank you guys. We'll see you, chicas. Bye.